Alrighty, hey guys, yep, still awake and making another video because I can. In my first video, I mentioned that the one I was reading was more for myself and that it wasn't about a boy or about any life-changing event. However, I have written poems about boys and life-changing events, and this one's really short, but it's kind of about a boy, so I figured I'd share it with you guys. It is called I Am the Sea, and this is how it goes. Once I said I was like a mountain, with a peak too far up for anyone to want to climb. But you said I was like a canyon, with a basin that was beautifully deep. I've come to realize we were both wrong. I am like an ocean. I have mountains and canyons, caves and currents, waves and storms. The ocean kisses the shore every day without fail. It may drift away and recede from its coast, but it always returns, filling in the sandy footprints once again. I am just the same. For as far as I might run, I always come back in time, and I will return to kiss your heart once again. Just wait for me. So like I said, that one's short. It is about a boy, sort of. I had a really good friend of mine, and we had this conversation once, and I told him that I am way too complicated for anybody to want to be with me or to love me. And I was like, it's like I'm this crazy mountain, and like Mount Everest, it's almost impossible to climb. Very few people want to do it, and very few actually do. Which I guess if you look at statistics, a lot of people have. However, it's just an analogy. And he told me that I wasn't so much a mountain, but a canyon, with tons of crevices and caves and all these things to explore, and that I was just like this beautiful, marvelous thing that no matter how many different paths you took, there was always something new to look at. And then I went to the beach that summer, and I spent time at the ocean for the first time in my life, and I realized that I was more like an ocean, because I both had mountains and canyons, and waves and currents and storms and peace and tides and all these other things. And I was like, the ocean technically has volcanoes underneath it. Like, so sometimes, I just erupt with fire and I'm, angry and mad. And I was like, and other times I just, ebb and flow with the tides. And I was like, and, sometimes I have these crazy currents and wild storms and waves that thrash upon the shore. I was like, and other times I am as far away from the sand as I could possibly get. I was like, but every single time, every single day, the ocean comes back to the shore, fills in sandy footprints, washes up all these beautiful seashells, and as many times as it goes away, it comes back. And I run from a lot of people and I run from a lot of things, but as many times as I've run, I always come back. And sometimes people are still here and sometimes they're not, because I can't blame them. I would get sick of dealing with something who's constantly pushing me away or leaving, and then coming back, and then leaving, and then coming back. And he told me, he's like, you're right. Because I went back after the summer and I told him my theory about how I'm an ocean, not a canyon or a mountain. And he's like, you're right. And he's like, and as many times as you're going to recede away from me, I know you're going to come back at some point. And he said, and I'll wait for you. I will. And he is also one of my best friends at this point. And I still do the, well, I'm going to push you away for a few days. Oh, hey, let's go hang out. Oh, I'm just kidding. I don't really want to talk to anybody for a while. And he gets it. Because my life is always changing and it's a constant change of craziness. But as much as it's a crazy roller coaster, it is my life. And it's me. And I guess that's what that poem is about, is I'm an ocean. And I feel like a lot of people are oceans. So, just remember, as many times as you feel like pushing everybody away and running away from everything, they're gonna go back. They're gonna come back. And you'll kiss your shore again. And people will wait for you. Because you're worth it.